Surprise, everybody. This was not something that I had planned, but I've been editing video all day, and something popped up mentioning this new software that then I can use my Canon camera, which I use for like sofa time and stuff like that. I can set it up to use it as a webcam. And when I've done live streams before, that was one thing that I was always really unhappy with, was the quality of the picture quality, because of the camera on my older MacBook is just not up to today's standards. But so I decided to download this this plugin, this software, and set everything up and just see how it works. And so I don't plan on spending like an hour here, but I see there's some people here already. So hi, everybody. Hi, hi, Casey. Hi, Richard. Hi, Christiana. Hi, Mary. I'm surprised that there's so many people who are sitting around right now, and are sitting around right now. But I guess a lot of you are probably on lockdown. Can you guys let me know, the people who are here right now, can you hear me okay? And if I do this, is this the microphone that is being used? Can you hear that? Wow, a lot of people showing up here now. This is fun. Yes, and yes, good. Sorry, was it too loud? Okay, I promise I won't do this again. So, like I said, I've been editing video all day. I was working on putting together the next video for the week of Disney, and that is where we go to Agrabah Cafe. And by the way, Christiana, there's one person in the comments here I've been to Agrabah Cafe with, so hi. And I was thinking of you guys and your family while I was editing it together today. And it's going to be one of these videos where I show you literally everything that we ordered and ate in that restaurant. It's usually a buffet, but now because of Corona, of course, no buffet situation. But anyways, I just was like, gosh, I can't sit here anymore. Just having kind of a little burnout about editing today, because I've spent several hours doing it, because I'm trying to put it together and make it. I'm always looking for ways to kind of get to the next level and to update things, so it's not always just the same kind of format and stuff. So I had my camera and everything set up back there in the office. Well, it's back there in my house for everybody. I'm pretty sure everybody except one person in the comments here has never been here. But yeah, and then just a lot more editing came together than like how I would have originally done one of those videos. So anyways, I just decided I've got to do something else. And then this like ad popped up for this new software for streaming, and I was like, okay, I'll do that. So here we are. So somebody asked me a question. What do you guys want to talk about? Here's one. Aaron wants to know if I've ever cruised with the National Geographic before. If so, did I like them? No, I have not cruised with National Geographic. Those kind of like adventure cruises, like expedition cruises, are not something that they're not like high on my list of things that I would really love to do, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't do it. Somebody was just writing that they're at Pop Century. Richard. Everybody, Richard's at Disneyworld right now. Are we happy or jealous, or both? Richard, have you been in the parks? What are the lines like? How are people keeping up with social distancing? Have you seen a lot of people, or have you seen most people who are doing everything right? Richard, let us know. And I see quite a few of you are writing here that you're actually at work. So I'm glad that I could help you procrastinate too. Let's all procrastinate together. Cheers. This is just water, and this is a Rolling Stones concert cup. So I'm trying to see if Robert wrote back yet. Xena Coin wants to know if would I ever cruise with P&O? Yes, I definitely would. Wait, there was something else here that I wanted to. Somebody wrote, Kim Hines wrote, did you see that Royal Caribbean just released a call out for volunteers for test cruises? So this is a rumor that I've been hearing for a long time. However, I hate to use this phrase, but I kind of think it's fake news. What I did read from Royal Caribbean is that they're going to have to do some test cruises without like official passengers. But what it was said in that communication was that they're going to be looking for employees to volunteer to cruise as passengers. And I think that it so quickly got turned into the rumor, oh, they're looking for volunteers to cruise. But I have yet to see any official communication from Royal Caribbean saying that they're looking for general public, so people like us, to volunteer to cruise. And just to mention this as well, even if they do start looking for that, do you guys really think that it's going to be free? Do you think they're going to like pay to fly you to some port and you get to just cruise all for free? I'm assuming that it's not going to be like that. And so if anybody's like really, really looking forward to that, I'm sorry to be like a party pooper, but I don't think it's going to happen. Hari's here as well. Hi, Hari. Bristol is home. Have you heard of any plans for German Christmas markets, or are they pretty much canceled this year? At the moment, it looks like they're going to be canceled, but let me ask Marcus. Marcus? Sorry if I talked too loud there. Gibt es die Weihnachtsmärkte dieses Jahr oder nicht? Alles abgesagt. Okay. Marcus says they're all canceled. So no Christmas markets, unfortunately. However, one of the most famous activities to do at the Christmas markets, Christiana, if you're still here, have you heard anything different about Christmas markets or anything Christmas markety? Anyways, one of the main things you do when you go to the Christmas market is drink this mulled wine. It's called Glühwein, and you can still get Glühwein everywhere. Like there are all the restaurants and bars that are open now, it's only to go. And I've seen many of them already with big signs outside saying, come and get your Glühwein to go. So a little bit of Christmas market feeling. And actually, Marcus brought home, it's sitting up on the counter up here, that's why I'm looking at it. Marcus brought home some Glühwein spices, so we're going to make it at home too. WD Harris writes that his boss just busted him for watching. All right, well, busted. Sorry to be your distraction. Okay, so Dawn's writing that Royal Caribbean released a volunteer Facebook page this morning, and it's really officially from Royal Caribbean. I'm gonna have to check that out when we're done. Oh wait, okay, so there's a couple people writing that now. Called Volunteers of the Seas. All right, well, I'm gonna have to check that. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. There might be some interference now with my telephone and the microphone. That happens to me quite a bit. Okay. How to find this? Isn't this fun? We're exploring it together. If you guys have the possibility, everybody try to go open this right now on your Facebook. So what's it called again? In the meantime, somebody's writing here, Dawn Boyd's writing that the ship Ben and David are on has a positive COVID test and they're headed back to Barbados. I saw that. That's too bad, but let's not all freak out yet. You know, it could be a fake positive or a false positive. Volunteers of the Seas. Okay, I found it. Sorry that I can't show it to you guys now. It's a public group, and yes, okay, this is official. It says here, let me read it to you. You guys won't really be able to see it that well, but this is what the pinned post looks like. It says, this is from 3 hours ago, and it's Royal Caribbean International with the blue check, so that's how you know it's official. It says, can't wait to cruise, you're in the right place. This is your one-stop shop for updates and the next steps about joining us on a simulated cruise as we make our return to adventure. Stay tuned to be the first to know more about how to be one of the first back at sea. In the meantime, make sure to sign up to be considered by visiting. All right, and then there's a link here. I can't put it in here. Well, can I? Is there a way to like do it? No. Well, the link is, the best way is to just go go look at it, because it's, https://bit.ly/volunteer of the seas, and I'm going to click on it now. This is exciting. I'm glad we're doing this. For anybody who's just showing up, I was editing video and I got bored of it, so I downloaded a new streaming program and I'm trying it out. And now we are on the official site from Royal Caribbean about how to be considered to be on one of the first cruises when they start back up. And it is opening very slowly. I'm assuming that's because there's a lot of people probably trying to open it right now. So Richard is at Disney right now, by the way. And Richard says, got on Rise of the Resistance boarding pass first thing in the morning yesterday. Sounds good. What the heck is a simulated cruise? Don Kettle writes. Well, I think they're not allowed to call them official cruises, and I think they're not allowed to charge money for them. And I think that's why they're calling it a simulated cruise. All right, so here's, well, let me see. Well, it looks like this. So let's see, I'm gonna go, it says, please submit one response for the party and ensure all information is accurate. Only adults 18 and older will be allowed to sail. Thank you. If selected, how many people will be traveling in your party? Let's say 2. Next question. Main guest contact information. All right, let's fill this in. Morgan O'Brien, phone number. I'm not going to tell you that. Phone. Isn't this fun watching me enter stuff in a form? Oh, Crown and Anchor number. Shoot. Oh, wait, I probably have it in my email here. And that's Josh. Are you out there? Josh from Cruises by Josh. He'll have my Crown and Anchor number too. Crown. Is anybody else doing the sign up process with me right now? Okay, I found my invoice from Harmony of the Seas, where I spent $708. I spent $708 on my Harmony of the Seas cruise. Wow. Okay, is my Crown and Anchor number on here? No, unfortunately not. But it will be on this thing. This. There it is. My Crown and Anchor number is 353. Good. All right, that's it. So now it says, thank you for submitting your request. Only one submission is needed per party. Feel free to save this screen as your confirmation. All right, screenshot. If selected, we'll be in touch with you either by phone or email. Well, see, now that's just, this is what I like about having this platform and about having all of you, is that we find out these things together, and I have the ability then to spread the information to also so many of you, not only everybody who's here right now, and thank you all for coming, by the way, especially those who are getting busted at work for for watching. But yeah, let me go through some of the comments here. Yeah. Amy was wondering, has COVID affected our regular day jobs at all? Yes, has. I mean, it's affected how much I wanted to be traveling. It's affected the traveling that I've been able to do, and that all has a direct effect on, the things that I can show you, unfortunately. But there's still a lot of fun things coming. All right, going through the comments here. Hive minds. Yeah, Julia, exactly. I love to be part of this hive, and I'm so happy that you're all here. Megan Ann writes she's trying to sign up like I just did, having trouble with the link. I'm assuming that there's a lot of people. I mean, it just went online 3 hours ago. So I'm assuming that there's a lot of people trying to do the same thing right now. So just keep trying. It took a while for me to get it to load as well. Glenn Stokes, right? I created a contact for each of my airlines and cruise companies and add my member account to the notes of each so that, Glenn's talking about, I just had a problem finding my Crown and Anchor number. I had to go and look through old mails. And Glenn says that he makes a contact in his phone. So Glenn, you like write, instead of putting in, somebody's first name and last name, you write Royal Caribbean Crown and Anchor number. That's a good idea. Don Kettle writes, you've got me hooked, Morgan. Fries and ranch dressing forever. Isn't it fantastic? Fries and ranch dressing. That's like, it's almost as good as nachos with melted cheese, if you ask me. Trolico asks if we can see Chili. There's no way she'll come over here because she gets really scared of the light. I don't know why. I can try to call her. Chili. 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 When I call her with that like sort of whispery, like suspense in my voice, she comes because she thinks something exciting is going to happen. Chili? No, she's not going to come. Sorry. Susan Hurd asks, what if you have no Crown and Anchor number because you haven't sailed with them before? Well, I really don't know. This is all new ground, not only for me, but also for Royal Caribbean. They've never done anything like this before. If you're just showing up, we're talking about Royal Caribbean has now officially put a Facebook page online where you can sign up to perhaps be invited to participate in one of their test cruises. And I just went through the whole form. We did it together online and asked for my Crown and Anchor number. I don't think that I needed to put a Crown and Anchor number in to complete the process. But if anybody else tries this and does it without a Crown and Anchor number, let me know, okay? Kim Hines writes, when are you planning your next trip to Disney? Well, interestingly enough, at the moment, I've been editing Disneyland Paris videos together. So that's what I'm procrastinating from doing right now, sitting here with you all. But a trip to Disneyland in Florida is not in the works right now. And I have to be really honest with you, the more videos I watch from people who are at the parks right now, the more I think that I'm, at least at the moment, that we're going to wait. We're just going to wait. I watched a video from Tim Tracker the other day. I'm sure most of you know who Tim Tracker is. And I just think when I see what it's like for them to go to the parks and what they can do and what they can't do and what they have to do the things that they can do, I think I'd rather just wait right now. So I have no plans to travel to Disney at the moment. However, I really, 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 really miss it. The Professor Travel, who I'll say it now, I haven't said it yet, but I am going to be on the podcast of the Professor Travel. I had a really good time sitting down and talking with the podcast. So that's going to be going online, but it's there's still some production time happening until then. So, but anyways, thank you very much. Professor Travel answers the question about how you can sign up if you don't have a Crown and Anchor number. It says just put in 99999999. Sorry, I need a drink. It's just water. And everybody go sign up for the Professor Travel. So when the podcast does go online with me, you'll get it. Oh, and LJ Roth says, happy to see you set up an Amazon store. Keep adding stuff. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that, because it's something that it's totally new for me. Sheri over at CruiseTips TV, I have to say a huge thank you to Sheri. She helped me so much with setting that up. She's so sweet and so helpful. So if any of you don't follow Sheri, go follow Sheri as well at CruiseTips TV. Check out her Amazon store. Looks very similar to mine because she helped me set it up. So for all of you who don't know, so many of the really big YouTubers, they get these sponsorship deals and they promote products. They get paid to promote products. And it's a way to make really quite a bit of money, depending on how big your audience is and how many people then follow back to whatever it is they're promoting. And one channel that I've been watching a lot of lately is Wild We Roam. Do any of you guys watch them? And I really like their style. I like their personalities. I like what they do, but like in every other video, at least, there's like a 2-minute commercial for Squarespace. And I just don't want to do that. I don't want to be that kind of channel. That doesn't mean that I might not do it in the future, but just right now, I don't want to do it. And having an Amazon store or using the Amazon affiliate program is one way that if you guys are looking for something like a Mickey Mouse baseball cap or like Harry Potter Legos or like underwater shoes or maybe a new camera, a GoPro, some SD cards, things like that. I have all those linked in my Amazon store, and it's a way for you to get what you were getting anyways. It doesn't affect the price for you at all. But if you use the link that I provide, then I get a tiny little, and I mean tiny, a tiny little kickback. So it's a way that you can get what you want, a way that you can get what you want for you or maybe somebody else for Christmas and help support the very unofficial travel guides. Because like I said, for qualified purchases, I get a little kickback. So my Amazon store is linked below most of my recent videos. Otherwise, it's amazon.com/shop/very unofficial travel guide. So check it out. And thanks, LJ Roth, for mentioning that. Robert Holbert's we went to Hollywood Studios not too long ago on a Saturday and had a great day. Trackers show it worse than it is. That's surprising to me. I feel like they're always really realistic and really sort of level. I'm visiting Magic Kingdom Sunday and will let you know how it is. Yeah, please, Robert, let me know. Jonathan Anderson writes, Disney cruise, can't wait for those to resume. My kids miss them and we want to travel and be safe. Yeah, I feel you. Nautical Nurse Nancy writes, love my girl Sheri at CTTV. Yeah, mwah, big kisses to Sheri. And also writes that she just signed up. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, Don Kettle writes, it's not a kickback, it's a commission. Kickbacks are shady deals. Okay, sorry, a commission. I think of it as a kickback. Sorry. But like I said, or like I have said in the other videos, and I'll say it again now, the stuff that I have in my store, it's all stuff that either I use, that I can recommend, or stuff that I wish I had. So it's kind of like, yeah, if there's something there, if you see something in the store that you're considering getting for you or for somebody else, you can ask me about it and I can answer just about any question if it's one of the things that I have or have used. You know what I mean? And I just feel better doing that than promoting some website or service that I don't use or never use or am not interested in just because it pays a lot of money. You know what I mean? You guys know I don't want to be like that. I don't want my channel to be like that. And so I'm trying to find other ways to diversify what I do. You know what I mean? AJ at DFB Guide is a good one too. Yeah, Disney Food Blog, another channel I also watch all the time. And I think it's really interesting. If you guys don't know, Disney Food Blog is one of these channels where you never see the person who's creating it. You've seen her hands a few times, but I don't think anybody knows what she really looks like. Melina Rakis Bisho writes, will you be on the Vloggers Cruise in 2023? Well, I have no idea what you're talking about and nobody's asked me about it yet. So at the moment, oh, no. Am I back? My camera turned off for a second. Anyways, at the moment, I don't have any plan to be on that cruise because I don't know anything about it, but that doesn't mean no. Gina Morales writes, river cruises, thoughts please. Well, I was supposed to be on a river cruise last week and it got canceled because we're back on half of a lockdown now. So I will be doing a river cruise as soon as I can. So just look for that coming up. And I'm really curious to see what it's going to be like because almost everything I love about cruising is not offered on a river cruise. So we'll have to see. I think it'll be an interesting comparison. Joe Huzuski writes, grab whatever deals you can get as long as you're not lying. They're helping you finance all the work that you do, and we can always fast forward it. Oh, Joe's talking about the Amazon store. Yeah, thank you. Like I said, I just feel better talking about things that I know about and have used or that I want myself than just promoting something because it makes money. Margaret Riley asks a question. Have I ever thought about moving back to the United States? Well, quick answer, yes. How's that? I'm not going to go very much further into that, but that would be a good question. That would be a good topic for my second channel. Maybe I'll talk about that. H.A. Bracken writes, I did a Rhine cruise. I don't think Morgan will enjoy it. And yeah, I was supposed to be on a Rhine cruise last week and it got canceled, but I hope that that will happen again soon. All right. For those of you who are just showing up to the live chat now, one of the most exciting things that happened in this video today is that Royal Caribbean has officially put a Facebook page online for people who can volunteer to be on one of the first new cruises that they offer, whether that means that it's going to be free or deeply discounted or how it's all going to work. I didn't have that information, but there is a form online and I sent it in, and let's see what happens now. And I'm going to answer just a few more questions here and then say goodbye because I want to get back to editing, and I know a lot of you have to get back to work. So Megan Ann writes, she was supposed to be boarding the NCL Encore in Manhattan today. Oh, that's so disappointing. I know. I feel you guys. I'm sorry. Julia Short's right. We were meant to be in Aruba on the Sky Princess today. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? We definitely have our sort of like wintry weather here now. I know I shouldn't complain because like Southern Florida, are any of you in Southern Florida and having problems with the rain and things being flooded? I'm thinking about you guys. My friend Carl at Midlife Bucket List, we've been writing back and forth, and yeah, he can't flush his toilet because the building is like flooded at the bottom. Sounds awful. But anyways, it's been dreary and dark and cold here, and so I would love to be in Aruba. Good night, Hari. Thanks for coming. Richard says, no work today, Washy Washy, happy, happy. Does that mean you're doing wash? Serena Prasad says, please say again where that Royal Caribbean post is from. So you have to go, well, what I did is I went to Facebook and then, oh, now I don't remember. It's called, so you go to Facebook, search for the Facebook page, Volunteers at Sea. Right? Can somebody write it in the comments again? Is it Volunteers of the Sea or Volunteers at Sea? And then you look for the pinned post with Royal Caribbean International and the blue check mark. Yeah, it's okay. Professor Travel, thanks again, says Volunteers of the Sea. So, Joe Hozowski, I did not put in a link because I can't figure out how to do that. And I looked at it on my phone and don't know how to put it in here. But go to Facebook, search for the page Volunteers of the Sea. Many people are writing that, and I found it really easily. And who knows, everybody, let's keep in touch with each other, maybe in the comments of this video when it gets posted as a normal video. Otherwise, write to me on Facebook. If anybody gets contacted, let's talk about it. Let's keep each other in the loop. And thanks for coming and hanging out in this spontaneous live chat. I can't believe there's over 100 people here, and I didn't even announce it. And for most of you, it's like the middle of the day. So thanks everybody for coming out. And now that I know that it works with this camera and this setup, and it looks as good as it does, at least in my view here, it looks so much better than many other live streams I've done. I definitely will be doing more of this. I really should do more of this. I don't know why I don't, but I will give you more notice before the next videos, before I do this again, so more people can plan to do it. And I'll try to do it at a time that it's easier for more of you to come to it. And in the meantime, sometime later today, if I get it finished, if I can motivate myself, I will finish the next video from the week of Disney, which is going to be eating at the Agrabah Cafe buffet with this really awesome sort of Mediterranean Oriental buffet, a lot of vegetarian food. And the next video is going to be from Captain Jack's restaurant, which is actually inside the first scene of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So cool. And what's coming after that, you're going to have to see. It'll be a surprise. So thanks everybody again. And I'm signing out. Bye-bye.